welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a general reading for all zodiac signs for October 29th through November 5th. Let's all just take a good deep breath into our heart space. And thank you, Spirit. You're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place together and walk in beauty. Welcome to the lunar eclipse energy, as the full moon is in Taurus right now. We're thoroughly in Scorpio energies. So if you're a Scorpio, it's definitely your time right now. And then, of course, with the Taurus new moon, and that is a big time for you. Taurus is, this is a good time to set intentions. New moons are always like that, but especially for an eclipse. And we're going to bring out the energies for the next 6 months at least. So these eclipses are going to be affecting us, so bring that out into about April even, right? But it's really potent right now. So we're going to start out with some oracle cards before we draw the tarot. See what we're looking at for all zodiac signs. Who's ever tuning into this? May these messages assist you. Thank you so much for supporting the community here and subscribing to the channel. That's how other people gain access to the videos, and also for claiming the reading however you do that, liking the videos, or if you choose to, and I really appreciate you. So we start out with lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Lovers. I'm going to bring it this way so you can really see that better. We have judgment here. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And I'm seeing a trend here with these cards already. Lovers doesn't always mean lover with another person, but love with yourself first, tangoing with that inner part of yourself, right? And the soul searching, again, brings inner peace. And, it enriches your life. It really, really expands to every area of your life. And the key here is new beginnings, directions, and adventures await when you let go of the past and how things were in the past. And we have the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. And that happens, again, as we expand all of who we are and know who we are at the deepest level of our being, and that's getting in touch with ourselves. It could be, for some of you, it could be lovers. It could be there's two paths ahead. So be true to yourself first if that is happening. If that's when, you're starting a relationship or something that's going to be starting here. Eclipses bring big changes. And things are never the same. It's kind of like a tower moment, I feel like, because it really changes everything, brings up things that just are leaving. So it can really come into your face and be potent at this time and create a major impact on the deepest part of you. So new changes, new beginnings, we're letting go of the past, new adventures await. Be open to endless potentials and possibilities, really, in all areas of your life at this time. Okay, so we have the shamanic medicine cards here, and we're going to see what cards we're looking at to complement the other fortune oracle cards before we draw the tarot. We have sea creatures. It says immersion. We see sea creatures. We see the starfish. We see, the shark. We see the dolphins, squid, all these different sea animals. So you're immersing yourself into the deepest part of your being. And that's that whole thing we're talking with the Lover's card here. Is just, there are two paths ahead. So be true to yourself. Immerse yourself into all of who you are at this time. Tree people. Sustenance. And you think about it, each one of these roots are connected to each other. And they gain sustenance off of the connection that they have with each other in the forest. So the tree people are coming into this reading as medicine for you. You're doing your soul searching, you're remembering that connection that you have at the deepest, your roots, the biggest, deepest level of your being. It's bringing inner peace to all areas of your life. Staff. foundations. And again, the foundations come up, remembering the deepest part of all who you are. The staff's made out of wood, and generally it's very sacred to the person creating the staff, which helps you walk your path, your sacred path. And there's a staff with the key here, so that's over that. It's beautiful. So new beginnings as you go on your path, and stay true to yourself. We have offerings, so wealth coming in. So be open to new possibilities, and it's going to affect all areas of your life as the wealth is here. And so there's abundance showing in this picture. Lots of food, lots of things to choose from, lots of different possibilities. And we have the sage burning up here and the 2 candles up there. And we also have the spiral and engraved in this image over here. So we're going to look further with the tarot and see what's going to come up to complement these cards and see what we're looking at. Okay, they've been cut. I'm just going to, and shuffled, I'm just going to shuffle just a little bit more, just to move the cards around, get the energies flowing. So Spirit, what do we have for our peeps for this general zodiac reading? Okay, we start out with 2 cards here. We start out with the 2 of Cups. So again, that's falling underneath this Lover's card up here that we drew right at the beginning. Immersing ourselves in the deepest part of ourselves. There's a union happening here, some partnership going on. So we're going to look a little further into what this means as we draw some clarifier cards. Now we also have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's very grounded, nurturing, down to earth. She's under control of what's going on here. She works her magic. Get the rabbit down at her feet, and she's rich. Wealth, again, ties in with this World card. Okay, we have the Sun card showing up at the bottom of the deck. Let's look a little further. Spirit, what other messages do we have here? 9 of Swords. That's moving towards completion. That's something that's coming over to an end, as the judgment comes upon. Soul searching could bring up some things that might be keeping you up at night. Swords of the mind. It's the air energies. You could be one of the air signs here watching this. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We just passed the Libra sign. But regardless, the card is representing there's something. You can get up on your head about something that's been going on. And it could be the fact of, wanting to feel more grounded within, your life. And it is bringing up a big transformation at this time with these energies, with the eclipse. Lots of other things are going on. I don't run too much of the astrology. You can do that on your own and see your research. There's lots of videos out there and people talking about that stuff. But here the cards are representing and just clearly showing out the whole picture of what is happening with the energies right now. So what I'm feeling is that something's been going up in your head. We're going to do some clarifier cards with that. See what's up. And we have the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something, feeling. It's 4 is a resting time in numerology, but that may be something that you're holding on to that needs to be let go of. There's new beginnings and directions and abundance to those who are willing to let go of the past. Something you may have been holding on to, so we'll look a little further into this. And the 5 of Cups is really, if you look at him, he's turned that way, and the cups represent emotions, feeling that these 3 cups are spilt over. The wine spilt over. There's different, it's like milk spilled over in this cup here, but there's 2 cups standing, but he's grieving over something, and that might be tying into this 9 of Swords too, getting up your head, which causes emotions of, uncomfortable emotions, uneasiness, grief, tears shed. But this guy's completely kind of at a loss. 5s are conflicts in numerology. Again, we're going to look a little further. Moving away from this, getting up in your head about something here. Letting go of something from the past. Because this 5 of Cups is standing in this wealth offerings here, and you get the World card. It's just, again, possibilities and being open to the possibilities. And it's going to affect all areas of your life. You have 2 cups standing. We're going to look a little further and get some clarifier cards on this. Excuse me. Okay, Spirit. What is this 2 of Cups? We'll start out with that first. What's this 2 of Cups, Spirit? Oh, Well, it looks like we got cups. With 2 cards came out for this. So we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming up with new ideas. As you're moving on into this 10 of Cups is completion and happiness. And reaching for that with this union. Again, for some of you, it could actually be that there's a relationship coming up, or you've been working on your old relationship that you've had. Regardless, it could be with a relationship with the self, again. And you're immersing yourself into the different variants of that depth within. And the message is coming through that there's definitely a completion happening within that energy as it's taking place here. Okay. We're going to look a little further into this reading here. What is this Queen of Pentacles spirit? What's this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, we're getting some snow right now. I'm in Colorado, so you get that deep freeze going on. It's happening in pretty much a lot of the country's experiencing this. It's definitely changing. Let's see, what do we have here? Spirit, what are we looking at? I'm just going to shuffle over here a little bit. Getting some more. I'm going to figure out a better situation for myself with this. We have the Magician card coming up. So, you know, again, soul searching, bringing areas and peace to all areas of your life. We have the Magician card coming in. And it's all about manifestation. Okay, as above, so below, as within, so without. Sitting in that Queen of Pentacles, grounded down to earth energy. Soul searching will bring up some things. Excuse me, I got something in my throat. Some water here. So when you're doing soul searching, you go within. It may bring up some stuff that you get in your head about. But you have the Magician card coming up in here. As above, so below, as within, so without. Okay. You're creating that reality as you're bringing up all of that stuff that's coming up to the surface just to literally clear out. Okay. We're going to look a little further into this and we're going to see what is this 9 of Swords spirit. Yep, peace comes when you're willing to let go of that past that is no longer really. You move into different versions of yourself through life, and so some of you are going through a major transformation. Again, you can reach that. It's very easy and accessible at this time. Change. I'm going to find a different way of shuffling these cards, so I'm not so much hitting the camera. But yeah, so, you know, when you're going through that, if you're choosing to go into that direction and utilizing energies at this time, it's going to bring up some stuff. What is this 9 of Swords, Spirit? What's coming out here? What is this 9 of Swords? Show us clearly. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, sometimes this card can represent, the 7 of Swords can represent mischievous activity, deviance, something that's being hidden. But, you know, I feel like you're walking away from it. You know, it's not a digression, but first of all, it goes 9 to the 7 of Swords. It's a very good thing. I feel like this card is a good thing. What's showing up is that, you know, you are moving on from that being so mental and at this time about the situation. The soul searching again can bring up shadow sides and shadow work. And as you get, you know, immerse yourself into the, you know, the deepest part of all of who you are, we have a Tree People card here. So sustenance to the roots. You get to the root of the matter. And you're going to be walking away from that at this time. Let's look a little further into seeing what this is all about. What is this 4 of Pentacles, Spirit? What is it that we've been holding on to? What is it that we need to let go of? You know, know, judging others, judging the self, judging others. It becomes very sticky because, you know, you just focus on yourself. It's so easy to give credit to what others think about us. It really is. What do we have here, Spirit, for as far as the Four of Pentacles? Oh, too many cards. I'll take this one. We have the King of Swords. So look at that. Making logical decisions. Using your logic. And we're moving away from that getting up in your head about something that's been getting you, other people. And really going into the immersing yourself within, walking away from things that just don't serve you anymore. Letting it go. Letting it go. And go to new beginnings and foundations. And the new adventures await when you're willing to let go. It awaits you, new adventures, when you're willing to let go of the past, holding on to whatever that possession was that you were holding on to, using logic to move you through this. Leading, authority on this figure here. It could be someone around you that's acting within that framework of, you know, someone up in the head, more a mental type of person affecting you that way, because the court cards could represent that. But for some of you, but I feel like what it is that you're using your logic and leading your life, taking control of your life in a logical way. Because really, to let go of that, because it's illogical to hold on to things that just aren't serving you anymore. What is this Five of Cups? Yeah, be open to new, endless potentials and possibilities. That's affecting all areas of your entire life. What's this Five of Cups, Spirit? And it's the Sun card. So indeed, that's what's happening here. I mean, if you get the Five of Cups, the Sun card, it's like there is happiness and joy. You don't have to stay in this grieving, upset process of what has been occurred in the past emotionally, because the Sun card's coming in here with the World card, and I love that, with the World and the Sun, and we have the lunar eclipse here. And I believe it's the time where the moon comes in between the sun and the sun and the earth, or it shines, it casts a shadow onto the earth, so the moon looks a little bit, it looks red, it looks different, it's got a different color to it. Anyway, what the cards are saying is that it's a happy time. That's a good, joyous, innocent time. Immersing yourself within and remembering who you are at the deepest level of your being again. And that white horse is carrying that child on with the staff that is right here. Foundations. Using the key to new beginnings as you move into the world. Endless potentials and possibilities going to affect all areas of your life. Letting go is not an easy thing to do, because we could have many attachments in this realm, and healthy attachments that we don't realize that it's there, and that's what bondage is. We don't realize those attachments we have are not healthy until we move into a different version of ourselves, which is what this Magician card is coming up. As within, so without. As above, so below. So, letting go. Moving on. Letting go. Moving on. Endless potentials and possibilities. Okay. I'm going to draw some cards here from this deck and see what we're looking at for final messages for this reading. Spirit, what do we have? Thank you so much for these messages. What do we have for final messages for this reading? It's happily ever after. You get the the Two of Cups. There's a union. There's a unit partnership. Could be business. Could be relationship. Most likely, it's relationship with the self, or relationship that's coming in for others with another person. And it's a happily ever after with the Ten of Cups. You get the Magician card. You're manifesting that new version of yourself, walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. People, places, things, whatever that could be. This is a lot of cards, but I'm going to read them anyway because they came up perfectly. And then, letting go of that, making a logical decision or somebody affecting you with that energy of the King of Swords. Again, it could be the air sign of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And then again, this upsetness of emotional upset over something, grieving something, because you're going into the sun and the world with endless potentials and possibilities of wealth. And remember the wealth card here, as you give offerings and whatever that is for you. But we finished the reading here with the sun card showing up again. So that's twice. That's 2 sun cards. So that magnifies the energies of the card. So indeed, if you look at the image of this person here, she's just in the sunlight and free and celebrating and just all into the air, into the world, looking up, celebrating, dancing into joy and happiness for her life. And this is manifestation. This is the pre-empress energy of 9 of Pentacles, and she's picking from the tree. And that falls in again with this offerings with the wealth showing up here in the world, endless potentials and possibilities. Look at the Page of Wands. She's a lot like this image of the sun here, just happy and joyous and going up. They both are picking up. Look at them. They're all both looking up into celebration. And so is he. Look at every single one of these images. Oh, this is amazing. All these people are just looking up into celebration with co-creating with spirit and creator, God, however you refer to the higher powers that are guiding and co-creating all of this place together. We're doing it together. Look at their celebration. Page of Cups is a message coming of adventure, new adventure, fiery energy. And then again with the Hierophant, a Hierophant is like the God card. It literally is. And, you know, he's already been through all of the stuff, a lot of stuff. We made it through and walked the stairs all the way up into that, reaching up into the heavens, into the light. And he's just so happy. He's holding that joy, a lot like what the Sun card represents. And again, the 9 of Pentacles is just very earthbound. She wants for nothing because, again, pre-empress energy, she's picking all the seeds that she planted from this beautiful tree that is now she's harvesting. So she's very plentiful, abundant, prosperity, whatever that means for you. And then the message is coming through that the new adventure is going within this. Hierophant is a lot like the High Priestess card, more of the masculine energies by the day and night High Priestess, and then embodies all of that and brings the wisdom down, and you just have to be around that person and you feel the joy emanating from within. You become magnetic. That's that pre-empress energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, just switch it. Emperor, empress, and but yeah, it's going into that magnetic way of being. So this is what I have for you for this reading, and many blessings on your journey this week as we move through these eclipse energies. And gosh, again, there's so much going on. You do your research about the astrology that's affecting everything. Messages aren't for everybody here, but take what you need, leave the rest. And thank you so much, Spirit, for all the messages that came through. And again, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand our knowing of ourselves and coming to all of who we are together. Many blessings on your journey this week. Thank you.